Are you in yet?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Wait. No. No. Wrong one. I clicked on the wrong one.
Ah. Why have I gone back 1 hour in the past? Oh wait.
I was looking at you talking to Miyaki, I'm like, wait a minute. You on Twitch or something? Why can't I find the real you?
No, I'm on YouTube. Have you tried refreshing my channel page?
Holy shit. It's a G. No, seriously, I'm gonna go on my fucking phone to try and find you now, because I can't compute. Ah, here we
Brian, no work.
We good?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Dang, you really screwed that one up. She was
That
like
was
the
hilarious.
first one. Bazingo bango, bro. First character to die, man. What was
I will
hilarious?
keep you safe. Oh! Okay. I'm legit gonna make popcorn.
Cool. What's up, me?
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the
Not
school.
gonna lie, if they got their hands on this evidence, you know, everybody else, that also would have been concerning for them.
Can you accept that?
Well, I mean, this is undeniable evidence that I am a student.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
Nani?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Maybe the outside world, it really is screwed. So they're like, you know what, I don't care, let's live here forever.
If they did that, like, why would they have erased their memories?
Probably like don't want to get out for some reason, I don't fucking know.
I will now proceed to lock myself in this school and then delete all my memories. Because surely the deleted memories one will not want to get out of this place I locked myself in. Popcorn's popping. Popcorn popping.
What?
That looks like it broke.
Too bad.
I can move your life. Wait a second. You're supposed to know that.
That's right. It would seem... Hey,
You know, inside of a game like this, being the ultimate detective is kind of broken. Maybe they just tried to, like, delete her power of being the ultimate detective by deleting her remembering she's the ultimate detective.
Delete everybody else's memory because they also knew that she was the ultimate detective.
Wait a minute, that's cheating! Delete it now! I mean, Monokuma wanted to make a fair game, so I think he just might have seen that as unfair. Oh, it's cheating.
for anything that has a start, there has to be an end.
Okay, I gotta use the bathroom.
And I gotta find my glasses. Yeah, so why the fuck do I need my glasses? I'm watching my glasses. Who am I?
Hey, did my broadcast black screen?
Let me take a look. I just left it for a second. I'm coming back. Oh, spaghetti, you have not black screened yet.
Oh, hello, I'm back.
And if the end comes,
Hello,
then
back.
that means it's time for a fresh
What's
start.
up, bruh?
I got my popcorn. I got my blanket tucked in. Watching. I'm happy. Excited. I'm ready. Fucking red man. So fucking ready.
Who said whenever there's an end, there will always be a fresh new start? So can't people just spam the people who made Danganronpa and just be like, you said it yourself, it can't end. Please.
Yeah, sure. That would totally work with how the last remembered.
There is no storm
Follow
that
your
will
own rules, right?
eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is a promise of a new beginning.
Every end is a promise of a new beginning. Where is it?
Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial.
So he's talking about the beginning of the end or whatever? Is he just talking about leading up into the next game?
Everyone gather once again at you know
They didn't even
where.
expect to make a next game. They didn't even expect to legitimately make a next game when this game first came out. This is back when they were like, you know, basically indie.
I see ya.
Makoto. Listen. However,
You called for me and so I appeared. Oh, I'm on fire! Yes!
Genocide Jill remembers everything.
I mean, remember Jill doesn't share the same memories as Toko, and only Toko probably would have seen it.
It makes complete sense.
My beautiful scissors!
What a good waifu. She'll put away her ideals just for you. That's a good waifu.
Yeah, her entire life is dedicated to murdering cute boys. Refuses to do it because of master.
What a good waifu.
whew.
Hoo hoo hoo. You can't beat me, Monokuma. I have the power of Kuri on my side.
Hey! I'm cheating!
Well now. Thrills, chills, kills!
That's fine.
That's fine. Me just eating a brownie before this class trial being like, I don't know what the frick's going on.
I'm shoveling fucking popcorn into my mouth right now. Yep.
Bad.
Unbelievable.
Just Celeste being like, this is fine.
Completely, absolutely, utterly fine.
Today, I'm feeling white.
Stop talking.
You guys.
Don't try and run away.
In the name of my family.
Hey. However... So...
Guess Kyoko, I'm ready to win. I'm gonna win this so hard.
Okay. Like I do in every single category. The entire point of this is to test, have you solved the mysteries of the school, and most importantly, who killed Mukuro? So, before going into this trial, your thoughts, your ideals, who done it, everything you got in your brain right now.
What? I don't know.
Spill what you're thinking!
There is no thoughts, there's only press an X button.
Thank you, Spanker! Well... Fuck, if you're going into this broken, how are you going to come out not broken?
Huh? Of course I'd come out knowing more information, right? Oops, I dropped my Hot Pocket.
Well, if you have absolutely no fucking idea who Mukuro's killer is and everything, I guess that means we're starting from a fresh start. So... Well, shit, I thought you would at least have an idea right now.
No.
Huh. Well, let's get going. We'll see how you do on the trial.
Terrible. Kuri be like, what are you thinking? My brain be like, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Wait, what did you just say?
rules!
We couldn't ask the actual mastermind to be present.
Well, you have to figure it out who it is.
I don't know.
Use your brain cells.
I don't have any. I lost them all on my way to go get a brownie. I got this.
Since this will
You
be
might,
the
you might want to pick those back up.
final
You're gonna need them.
I've come up with
Pick
a
what back up?
special rule.
Your brain cells.
I don't know what that even means. Oh, I'll drop my Gatorade again.
So listen, if you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win. But if you can't, then I win. And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Executes Monokuma
Never
instead
mind
of
all
the
that.
actual person.
I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Hmm?
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me!
Bruh.
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it!
Everyone's the mastermind. I see. This makes so much sense.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence,
Yeah.
so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Can you figure
You
it
guys
out?
have all been working together,
I was gonna
haven't
shoot
you?
the big spinny one with
I
the
have
group
evidence,
photo.
so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I have evidence of my...
What a coincidence. I
What a
too have evidence
coinkydink.
that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind...
No, that's wrong. It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Bruh, look at Sakura go.
She looks like fucking Sans with the glowing red eye. Oh my god, look at the hero in there. Looks so cute.
Hero.
And once again, Celeste was in the background just being like, I don't want to be here.
What if this whole time Celeste wasn't actually mind controlled? She just didn't want to tell anybody.
Everybody is in a sports outfit, fucking Celeste in the back as I have a normal gothic kid being like, yeah, fuck that.
No thanks, I'm good.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Bro, I fucking love Leon in that picture.
Why can't I play the game where this is happening? Why I gotta be dealing with this cancer?
This is the second picture where Sakura's fucking with fucking his hair. Is that why it's just like standing up straight? Did she just like push it that way?
Yes.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusation?
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
Bruh, you didn't even like stop to look at that. Fucking Sakura punched the goddamn Dragon Ball fish out of the ocean.
Yeah, it didn't even let me look at it. I didn't even press any buttons. It just auto-skipped it. I wanted to see it.
Well, luckily we have the stream. If you want, you can like go on your stream, go back and pause it. That's what I'm about to do.
Never.
Figured it out,
This
huh?
picture.
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
Okay, back to continuing on.
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Oh, it lets me get to see it again.
I mean, I guess this works.
Fucking sure you can hit for me. Being like,
Fucking Toko and Celeste in the background. Celeste is always saying fuck this in the background.
For Toko.
But no, seriously, these all pictures all do have one thing in common, so look closely. Bro, I just realized Jill's inside of that one.
Yeah, I saw that too.
But no, that wasn't the important part.
you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an...
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
Yes. Hey. Kuri, I'm really confused.
Amnesia, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. I need the letter K. I need the letter A.
Now I understand.
You still have quite a while before we have to make a comic book after this. If we have to
Let's
make a
say
comic
that
book after
somehow
this.
we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense.
You see, Hero, that is exactly what I'm
to
thinking.
believe such an unbelievable occult type story?
Yeah.
Bruh.
We all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
I'm guessing the interview DVD is an important bullet in this conversation.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't
Unless
lost
you start
my
dying, I'm
memory.
only ever going to tell you when you have to shoot a bullet, I have to absorb a bullet. You have to shoot a
I
bullet.
remember everything that's happened.
No, that's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
Almost everything you've taken is from either Toko or Jill. They just have such amazing lines.
Yes.
You lied! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
Hachimonok may be like, well,
did, in
unfortunately,
fact,
we don't have a
interview
DVD player.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
I don't think amnesia is a disease, is it? Isn't it a disorder?
To be honest, I have something else on my mind.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like...
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else? Nobody remembers? You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all... making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, will you believe me? Or we opened up your skull, then messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
So he said it had something to do with the motives, right?
The original motive.
The first motive? I don't remember what the first motive was.
What caused Crazy Bitch to go crazy and try and stab fucking Leon?
Her idol place went to crap. Everybody left. Something like that. It was showing everybody out the outside world, basically.
Okay, now keep that in mind as we move on to the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else?
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure? Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably 1,000,000 miles away.
Well, okay.
The masterminds always lurk off in the background, right? So who did it? Whoever did it is that much I... But when you... Is the mastermind... Of course, they have to be...
What makes you...
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is... The mastermind is probably 1,000,000 miles...
No, that's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
Excuse me.
You
How do you
quiz.
know? Did you find
Thank you,
some
mother.
evidence or something?
No problem. I love screening
In the
Mr.
back
Bugs.
of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier. So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me. I blame Makoto. What?
Why me?
Because it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Bruh.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right? It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here. Huh? How do you know that? Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know...
You're wrong.
She denied me. Before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
You think I'm not weird?
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me this time, Wimsey. You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all...
Fucking hero was just a complete asshole there.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
It did not
She
work.
must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me this time, Wimsey. You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
Okay, just because you're giving me cancer and this is so early you had it right at first. Just use the profile against the second statement.
Obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
No, that's wrong. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway,
Bruh.
so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this, in which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
38 stab wounds.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how
Oh
long?
my god, I just realized I gave you a crucial hint repetitively over and over through your playthrough.
When we found her body
You
in the
did?
garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last
I
night?
guess you can tell me after I figure it out, because I either don't remember now or I'll have a eureka moment eventually.
Well, I hope you have that eureka moment eventually. I'm kind of surprised you didn't figure it out instantaneously.
Huh?
Oh, I literally figured out the entire case. Literally at the exact second they showed that picture they showed a little while ago.
Which picture?
So I thought you were at the very least gonna get it when they showed you that piece of evidence.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
You know what?
If Mukuro had already been dead for
Fine,
several
one
days,
last piece of evidence, but
certainly
I'm
it
seriously
couldn't have
shutting
been
up.
her.
Next time you get the chance, look at that piece of evidence you just got.
I don't know what I just got.
When they were talking about the injuries, look at the picture of the injury that you literally got as evidence.
So who was it that attacked you?
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind.
If you can't figure it out from that, I'll shut up, I promise. But seriously, hey, like, that was the thing I expected the most.
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden
Are you
wearing the
having too
same
much faith in my
mask,
brain?
I have a large amount of
I
faith.
naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all.
I will say I repetitively said over and over her that it wasn't important, the thing I wanted to tell you.
How you gonna tell me that you told me it's not important, and now you want me to remember it?
Yeah, because I didn't think you would think the fucking goddamn don't worry, trust you would be important.
Bruh.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
I think you're wrong, Monokuma.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
The fingers. Give me the fingies.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
You must absorb a bullet here.
And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe the right foot. Or perhaps the left foot. Or could it be the hips?
Is it, bruh? The right hand, or the left hand,
You
or
never
the
saw
right
their
foot.
face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
I guess I picked the wrong
You're
hand.
wrong.
Even without seeing, there's another part of the...
Oh? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot.
Or perhaps, or could it be the hip?
That's the right hand.
Face, right?
Huh?
So you can't have. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
What?
You just missed.
Shoot.
I missed. What do you mean I missed?
You literally just missed.
You never saw
But
that,
I thought
so
I
you
shot
can't
the
have.
purple
I'm
thing.
telling you now.
You're wrong. There's another part of the...
Oh? Is it the right hand or the left hand? Maybe the or perhaps or could it be the hip? You never saw that, so you can't have. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're
Did I
wrong.
miss again?
Even there's another part of the...
Oh? Is it the right hand or the left hand? Maybe the or perhaps or could it be?
Waiting to see if you missed again.
You never saw their.
Yes, you did. You hit the he's hiding something white thing.
Idea who was under. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba. No, that's wrong.
Bruh.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else.
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh. No snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
She gonna show her fingies?
Your hand!
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me. My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
To be honest, the mastermind student, if they talk like, Monica all the time, it sounds like they would be super interesting to talk to.
Right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
Kuri died.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was,
She would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Huh?
Then
stupid hero.
she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
The pool.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually
Wouldn't
set up
the
for
pool
use
make
as a
her
morgue.
decompose quicker now that I think about it? Is that how water works?
Not if there was chlorine in there.
So it's
Ah.
the perfect place to hide a body.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The dojo.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner
Damn it,
of
you
the
didn't
tarp.
look. I mean, you got the answer right, but I was really hoping you would look at all your evidence you have by now.
Cow! How'd you notice that?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the code on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Bruh.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What
Yeah, that
one
one
thing?
thing. Yeah, you remember that one thing? That one place you're supposed to go? Get that one thing? That talk to that one person? Bruh.
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family. Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Oh god.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Ah! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this?
Don't fuck
Are
up.
you sure about this?
What?
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Ah! What?
you sure about this? Are you sure about this? And for all of us, I refuse to give up yet.
He just presses no. Time to see how I get executed.
My phone was at 5%, so I had to leave to get on PS4 again. I also found my glasses, which is good.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? 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 What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? 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 What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? I'm not
I don't even know if this is it.
This should prove it.
Technique.
Just a biolab.
Spam triangle. Switch bullets. Spam triangle.
Yoko's talking about is the lights. What are you talking about? What about the lights? Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
Bruh.
Also,
Is
the
that-
audio's been fucked up for like the last 5 minutes. I've just
Was
been kind
that
of dealing with it.
Funko's body?
But no, seriously, I'm pretty sure the audio's fucked up.
I mean, okay.